My name is Charlie Collins. I reside here in Boise, Idaho. I would like to thank you guys with the utmost gratitude for this opportunity to speak before you. I'm here for House Bill 2, or Add the Words as we've all come to know it. And I apologize in advance for a tender heart because I'll cry and I'm a pretty ugly crier. So for you in front of me, I'm sorry. I stand before you today as a lifelong active member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Since I could vote, I have been registered as a Republican. I grew up in rural Arco, Idaho, and I'm the oldest of 10 children. I grew up in a working-class family full of self-employed farmers and excavators, and from the time I was about 10 years old, I could operate almost any piece of equipment imaginable. My mother has always told me where there is a will, there is a way, and where there is not, there is an excuse. And my father was an absolute perfectionist, modeling a job well done every single day. He would often leave before the sun would rise and not come home until well after dark. Many of those days I spent with my father, and looking back now, at the time, I just enjoyed being with my dad. But now it's turned into one of my most valuable skills I possess, which is an impeccable work ethic. In high school, I participated in a variety of activities, ranging from student council to seminary class president and athletics. I excelled in sports, getting a scholarship opportunity for softball in New Jersey. I chose to enlist in the world's greatest air force instead, where after a short time I was medically discharged. Upon my discharge, I returned back home to Idaho, and I've made my career as a behavioral therapist and as a high school boys basketball coach. Like my fellow Republicans, I believe in the American dream and it being obtainable through hard work with equal opportunity for all. Like my fellow brothers and sisters of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I believe in a merciful God, and as the president of our church, Thomas S. Monson, once said, "Never let a problem to be solved become more important than a person to be loved."
Yeah, about 30 seconds remaining.
And like my fellow members of my LGBT community, we want to be treated with the same golden rule that we extend to others while we live, work, and serve among you all. I want to feel like not only me, but the rest of my community is treated fair and equally by the laws of our state that we all call home. I would like to end on a note that it isn't our beliefs that make us good people, but our behavior instead. While I agree that Idaho is full of good Samaritans that wouldn't look to discriminate, I would hope for the legislation to pass, encouraging that our behaviors follow suit. I encourage you to pass House Bill 2 as is, and again, I'd like to thank you for your time.
Are there questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Glad we can accommodate you.